show this week. Hello to Alison Yvette. How are you, Alison Yvette? Even though nobody's in the chat at the moment, you'll probably be watching this back at some stage. So this is the History of Football 1000 subscriber live stream Q&A. So this is just me. I'm just going to start off by saying thank you to everyone that has subscribed to this channel since it began. I'm not too sure when it actually began, to be fair, but I think over the last 6 months, that's when I've really gone full time with the channel. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that's watched one video, shared a video, liked, commented, done all that good stuff. It's very much appreciated. I'm very shocked to be at 1000 subscribers. I never really thought this channel would get the 1000 subscribers, but here we are. And some of the videos are done quite well on YouTube, some of them haven't, but that's just how YouTube is. But once again, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone. Sonic the Hedgehog, who he's commented on a lot of my videos. He says, great video on Millwall's old grounds. Yeah, I thought that they were all right. I didn't expect the response it got. 10,000 views at the moment. I mean, that's crackers. I never thought it would get to that, but there we go. Alison Yvette says, thank you, yay, congratulations on 1000 subscribers. So proud, she says. But here we are, 1000 subscribers. I thought I'd just come on for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. I don't expect too many people to be watching this live stream, because obviously it's a Sunday, people are out at pubs, at church, Toby Carvery, places like that, probably on a Sunday, or for some people probably working. So got that as well. But this is just a thank you, and just you can ask me any questions that you want. I'll try and answer them the best I can, I suppose. Some more of those. I was going to do this live stream last night, but then I kind of thought I'm not really in the best place to be doing a live stream, so I put it off, and I put it on for today. And also, if you have any suggestions for any more grounds that I could do, and there's plenty out there that I haven't done, but if there's videos that you want me to do, I can certainly do them, so. I think out of all the videos that I've done where I've been shocked by the amount of people that have actually watched, commented, and all that, were probably the Highfield Road video I did for Coventry City. I didn't expect that to get 24,000 views. Alison says, what made you start History of Football? Just, I love football, I'm very passionate about it, and I got a lot of knowledge on it. But at the time, I saw the amount of football channels, and I went, there's just an oversaturation of football channels out there. And at the same time, I thought to myself, well, I've already got a rugby league page where it had about 10,000 followers on Facebook, and I went, rugby league's more of like a tinier market. There's not as many people that do it. There's more chance of me getting spotted because there isn't many people that do videos on rugby league, so I thought I'd focus more on rugby league first. But then, as the rugby league channel got bigger, I decided to move back into the football and do that a bit more full time. And then when I got some good views to some of my videos, I thought I'll keep doing the football one as well. In terms of Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, for some reason, History of Football hasn't kicked off on there, but on YouTube, it's doing quite well. And even though my rugby league channel's got more views and more subscribers than the football side of it, my football videos get way more views. But it is a highly saturated market, the football channel. Like, for instance, I went to watch Borough against Bournemouth about a year ago, and I did the vlog. And then when I was watching other people that have done, when I'd done other videos, when I was watching back for the vlogs, there was about 20 or 30 people that had done a vlog on that same match. Whereas I've done rugby league vlogs, and literally there's only just been me and maybe one other person that's done one. Like, I went to go watch England against Samoa for the opening match of the Rugby League World Cup. There was only one other person in that ground on that day that did a vlog. So, what's my most viewed video on History of Football? It's the Coventry City Highfield Road video that got 25,000 views. Second most is the baseball grounds, Derby County's Alds Stadium, that got 23,000. I think after that, there's a couple that got 10,000, 15,000. And I think one of the videos that I first ever did, where I actually filmed, I think it was Peterborough United getting promoted to, was it the Championship or League? It was the Championship. I filmed that. That got over 10,000 views. That of Peterborough United getting promoted. Andrew says Bolton Wanderers scored the first ever league goal in the world in the 1880s. Kenny Davenport scored the goal 2 minutes in against Derby County. That's a good fact there. Like, that's another video that got a lot of views. Burnden Park. I didn't expect that to kick off, but it did. That got over 20,000. There was a couple of people that were upset because I mentioned that Bolton's part of Greater Manchester, and people are going, no, it's not part of Greater Manchester, it's part of Lancashire. We're not in Manchester. But, I mean, technically it is now. I think it's like Wigan. A long time ago, Wigan was just a town in Lancashire. Now it's kind of technically part of Greater Manchester. It's like with the council and all that, they change the boundaries and they change what's in where and what's not. Like, I think at one stage Stockport County was in Cheshire, but apparently now it's in Greater Manchester. Alison asks, what's my next video? It'll probably be, just have to think. I might do there was someone that wanted me to do a video on the old Walsall grounds. I'll probably do that. Not unless someone comes up with any other suggestion. My last video was Leah Road, Colchester United's old ground. There was a couple of people that suggested that, so I did that. But I mean, there's so many old grounds that I could do. because it's not just England. There's lots in France, which I've done about 3 or 4 in France. There's plenty in Germany. Lots of old grounds there, like the old Olympia Stadium in Munich, and you got Borussia Dortmund's old ground, which is right next to the newer one. Schalke's old ground, and then you got a few in Italy. I mean, I did Stadio dell'Alpi, and there's a couple in the Netherlands, like Ajax Amsterdam's old ground. Alison says that she can't wait to see more, and the vlogs as well. Aye, I've always wanted to go to Sunderland to watch a game now at the Stadium of Light, because I mean that's close enough to where I live. I don't think I'd be able to get tickets for a Newcastle United match. It's just having the money, because going to the football isn't cheap these days. Alison says off to Sunderland you go. It's not that far away. I drove past that ground, drove past Stadium of Light. Just never been inside. I've done a vlog. I went and watched Stockton Town, which is technically the local team in where I live. Even though most people in the town I live go for Middlesbrough because it's the next town over. Stockton Town was founded a lot later. But they play in about the 8th or 9th division of English football. And I went and watched them play against Lincoln United, and they won that 3-0. There was it was Baltic that year. Probably I think it was -1 or -2. My hands were frozen, even though I had gloves on. My feet were frozen. I couldn't feel my face. But it were a good day out. Where their ground is actually based, it's next to a school, so you have to walk through the school grounds to get to the grounds. It's their ground's called it's called the Map Group Stadium, but it's really known as Bishopton Road West. Alison says I'm off now, but look forward to that 1K feeling. Sam Revel, congratulations on 1,000. Do you have an opinion on La Liga and the Bundesliga? I like both of those leagues. La Liga, even though it's generally not Manchester United. Generally, it's Real Madrid or Barcelona that win the league in La Liga, but the teams that finish like in the top 6, you can say, are very good. And over the last 10 years, the La Liga teams have been very good in Europe. Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, clubs like that, very good. Occasionally, there's been a bit of a break in the dominance. Like Atletico Madrid's won the league twice in the last decade. But I think always Real Madrid, Barcelona will be the top 2. And as for the Bundesliga, up until about 10 years ago, it was a very competitive league. It was almost every 2 or 3 years you had a different winner. You had Stuttgart, you had Werder Bremen, Wolfsburg, Borussia Dortmund, Kaiserslautern won it. It was quite a competitive league, but over the last 10 years, Bayern's just dominated the Bundesliga. It's kind of just been who's going to play for second, third, and the rest of it. And the thing with Bayern Munich is that they've done it to Dortmund. Anyone that's come through that team and that's half decent, Bayern Munich has said we're going to buy you. But the Bundesliga it's a good league. Like I like a lot, like some of the stuff about like the 50+1 rule. I like that. Yeah, I mean they're fanatical about football in Germany. The way that they follow their clubs. But I watch all the leagues. I watch Liga a lot. Serie A. I watched that last night. I were at the pub and Lecce were winning 2-0 over AC Milan. That would have been a bit of a payout. If you predicted Lecce to be winning 2 goals to 0 over Milan. So I think I do like La Liga. Probably my favorite. Well, my favorite club in La Liga is Athletic Bilbao, and I like Atletico Madrid as well. I wouldn't say like I'm a supporter, but I like to see him do well. Sorry, just got a message from someone. If I'm looking a bit funny there. But Sam Rebel is a big follower of the history of football and rugby league history, and he's got a YouTube channel as well. If you like rugby league, NFL, and film reviews, stuff like that, then Sam Rebel's the one to check out for that. Alison says Bilbao, woo! I do like Bilbao. I like the fact that they've got the Cantera policy, where they only allow Basque players to play for the club, and it's crackers. They've never been relegated. They've played every season in the top level, and the fact that it's just been through that tiny region and they've never been relegated and they've competed. They've won La Liga. They've won the Copa del Rey about 24 times. It's incredible. I know that their rivals Real Sociedad had a similar policy, and I think that they stopped doing that in the late 80s, early 90s. I think I think like in the last 20 to 30 years, Real Sociedad's been at times they've been slightly better than Bilbao, but other times Bilbao's been better than Sociedad. Sam Redwell says will Everton avoid relegation? Um, uh, if they sack Frank Lampard now and bring in someone else, there's probably a 5% chance of them staying up. If they decide to keep Frank Lampard to the end of the season, uh, unfortunately, definitely will be relegated and we'll be fucked as a football club because we've got a lot of debts. Um, we've got the new stadium being built that will have to be repaid back somehow. We'd have to sell most of our squads. So that's the thing. Um, I think, like I talk with people that live in Australia and they go, "Oh well, if they get relegated, they get." Well, if you compare it to other sports, if you compare it to rugby league, okay, like West Tigers, they come last year. Okay, they come last. It's bad, but at least they're still in the NRL. At least they can get better and they can still buy players. It's not going to be doom and gloom forever. In football, if you get relegated from the Premier League, it's really bad. It's really bad. There might not be a tomorrow. There might not be a next season because um, the Championship's a very tough league. League One's a very tough league, and I think there's a lot of obvious. I think if we get relegated, we'll probably be the biggest ever second division team in Championship history. I know when Aston Villa went down, that'd be huge for us. It's just with that new stadium being built, which I don't think never should. Why are we leaving Goodison Park for it? It's a good ground. It's a bit old, yes, but we don't need a brand new stadium. Focus on getting results first on the pitch. Focus on that, and then worry about building new stadiums. There is. Yeah, Everton, West Ham United having a bad year, Wolverhampton Wanderers having a bad year. I wouldn't really class Southampton as a big club, but they've got history in the top flight. I think one team I can safely say will go down is Bournemouth. I think that they will be one of the teams relegated. It's just a case of like I think Leeds are in trouble. I think Leeds are in massive trouble, and yeah, I think there's about 7 or 8 teams that could definitely. I know Crystal Palace. They started the year good, but now they're on a bit of a slide. Um, yeah, but the main problem with Everton is that they've got no striker, they've got no goal scorer. The defence has improved. Midfield at times is okay, but just the attack, where's the goals coming from? There's no goals. Uh, Unfortunately, defence is not enough. You have to have good goal scorer because against Southampton, we had chances to make it 2-0, 3-0, whatever, but we just don't have the strikers. We don't have the men up front. It's just shocking because if you look at across every team on the planet, we're in the top 10 for most spent on players over the last 10 years. I think we're fifth. We've spent £500 million on players in the last 10 years, and we're second last, second bottom. The club's just been poorly run for a very long time. We've seen it with lots of clubs out there. They're just poorly run, not just in the Premier League, but other divisions. I know Charlton Athletic had problems, Leyton Orient, Blackpool, clubs like that. They all had problems with their rules. But some of the comments that have come out from the owners from Everton, like one of them, Moshiri tries to say, "Oh, it's the fans wanted this manager, the fans wanted these players," and I'm kind of going, "I didn't want that player, I didn't want that manager." Um, and then you got the other one, Bill Kenwright. He said once, I think it was last year or the year before that, he went, "Oh well, we've had good times, we've had a good run." Like, I don't know. But it's actually if it's at the Olympic Stadium in London, it might favour us because at home we can't win. We're awful at home. That even in past years when we had Ancelotti as manager, we were awful at home. We and the thing with Everton, ever since I've followed them, it's always been a thing where they play really well against clubs that they're not supposed to play well against, and they get results against them. But then when they play against someone at the bottom, like that year that we were under Ancelotti, we beat Liverpool, we beat Tottenham, we beat all the bigger sort of the clubs in the division. But then we lost at home to Fulham, we lost at home to Burnley, we lost at home to Sheffield United, and only won like 3 matches all year. That's just typical Everton, that. But when we drew to Manchester City, I says, I guarantee you we lose against Brighton home, Albion home, and we lose against Southampton. And it happened last year. Last year we lost against all these teams that we got beaten by Norwich twice, I think. But then we beat Arsenal, we beat Newcastle United, we beat Chelsea, we beat Manchester United. I don't know. I just think that there's some players in the squad that they kind of go, I don't feel like playing today. Oh no, we're playing against Norwich. Oh, too easy. We'll batter them. And then when they play against Chelsea, they're switched on. Or when they play against Manchester United, they seem to be switched on. Like, although we lost 3 goals to 1 in the FA Cup against Manchester United, I thought the performance was very good. I would say I've supported Everton all my life, and this is their lowest point. I've never seen the club so low before in my life, and it is depressing. Like, it does affect you mentally. It does get you down. I'm pretty sure that Henry Sam Rebel goes for Arsenal. Looks like a nice day outside though. About 5 degrees at the moment. I think it's going to get down to -2 overnight. So, I'll probably be out in the town somewhere. But it's just crackers with this channel reaching 1,000 subscribers. It really is. Um, and yeah, as I said before, some of the videos have performed well. Some of them haven't performed that well, but I didn't expect them to perform that well because, like, with my latest video, well, with the Oxford United one, I didn't expect thousands of people to watch that. One video that I was really shocked on, which it didn't get many views whatsoever, was the main road, Manchester City. I even tried sharing that video on a couple of the Manchester City sites, and they deleted it. They said that it was spam or something like that. They weren't interested. And I'm going, this is the history of your club. But obviously, most of the people that go for Manchester City that I know conveniently only started going for them after all the money come in and they started being successful. It's actually funny when you sometimes I've been on the Manchester City Facebook page during like after a game's finished, and the comment section's just filled with all these people from Africa and Asia and all that, and they're arguing with other people from Africa and Asia, and it's like yeah, you get like Adebayo Anabechi from Nigeria says Manchester City's blue, and then it's got Kamal Hassan Mohammed from Malaysia. No, Manchester's red. Fuck you, and you get people from all these foreign countries shouting insults at each other, and I'm going, where's like all the local Manchester people? Where are they? It's like whenever we lose on Facebook, the only people that come onto our page insult us are like foreign Liverpool fans. You get all these people from Africa and Asia saying Neverton and Tin Pot Club and you fucking shite and all this keeper. And I'm thinking, like, I've never seen like a proper scouser that goes for Liverpool um go onto the Everton Facebook page and say stuff because they got better stuff to do with their life. And we all know at the end of the day, the only reason why all these people go for Liverpool is because of success. If the tables, if it were reversed and we were in Liverpool's boat and it was the other way around, they'd all be going for us. So as I said at the start of the stream, there, I expect too many people to be on. It's not the best time to do a live stream, but I thought I'd just do one anyway before I went out, just to thank everyone for 1,000 subscribers. I'm pretty sure maybe some people will watch this video back when they get a chance. But yeah, I'm just overwhelmed with how the channel's gone. It would be great if the Instagram page or the TikTok page and that started to kick off, but at this stage it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But we can only hope. It just takes the one post and the one video or whatever for it to go viral. That's it. But hopefully this year I can do a couple of vlogs and do some other stuff besides Forgotten Grounds. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, nearly an accident outside. I might even get people on the channel, you never know. Maybe Sam Merrill might want to go on the channel, or someone else. I know there's a couple of people that follow me rugby league page that also like football, so they might want to come on and do something, or maybe I don't know, Toffee TV or something like that. Ped and Baz. That'd be crackers if I ever got them on the channel, eh? We'll just have to see. But if you have any further questions, you can just ask. I'll try to answer them the best I can. But yeah, there are a couple of people that I thought would be on the live stream today. There's that one lad that follows Bristol Rovers. He comments on all my videos. He's been smashing, and there's been a couple of others that they comment on all the time. No, Sonic the Hedgehog's commenting on a few. But there's been some really good supporters for the channel, and I'd just like to thank them. We'll just have to. Who knows where the channel could go? It could reach 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. We just don't know. But nah, I'm definitely not going anywhere. I'm going to keep doing videos and keep doing the stuff that I do. Shame's no football on today. It's a couple of games yesterday. And congratulations to the Sports Boffin as well. If they ever watch this, Sports Boffin's had a YouTube channel for about 5 or 6 years, I think now. And it's been a long journey for them. And today they finally reached 1,000 subscribers, so well done to them. I know before, like a long time ago, they were monetized on their channel. They were earning money because of what Jake and Logan Paul did that were taken off them. But now that they've reached 1,000 subscribers, hopefully they can get accepted into that partnership program and they can start getting some money and getting some things. But it's a massive achievement. Like it's taken him ages to get to that. But if he does watch this video, then congratulations to him. He doesn't get the views or the numbers that I think he should get, but for whatever reason. That's just how YouTube is, I think, sometimes. But I'll probably stay on for a couple more minutes and then I'll get off. But if you have any questions, or comments, just post them in the comment section below. Sounds like a couple of horses are going past. Sometimes you get that. It's the gypsies and all that. They live up the road somewhere. I might even do another video tonight for history of football. You never know. Depends how I'm feeling. Like sometimes you just want to get home from work or whatever, and you just want to relax. Because some of the videos that I do, there is a bit of research that goes into them. And of course, like unfortunately, with because I'm a bit worried with copyright and all that, so I don't want to put video footage and clips and stuff in the video because YouTube's dead funny with that. Sometimes they'll copyright a video if it shows like 5 seconds of a game or whatever. So I'd rather just put in pictures because I've never been copyrighted doing it that way. If I remember once on my rugby league channel, I put a couple of clips in, and within about a day, I got a message from YouTube saying you've been copyright striked or copyright claim, and I went, I've only shown a couple of seconds here or there, so I just use pictures as a way around it. So, as I said at the start of the video, I don't really expect too many people to be on at this time of the day. But just before I go, once again, I'd like to say thank you to everyone that subscribed to the channel from the moment that I started it to even people that have recently joined. It's much appreciated. I never thought I'd get to 1,000 subscribers, but you've helped me get there. And thanks to everyone that's liked at least one video, commented on a video, shared a video. It means a lot. Anyone that's liked or followed the Instagram page, once again, thank you to that. This channel, I think, can only get better, and there's things I'm going to be doing this year. Hopefully, doing a couple of vlogs, doing some other content. We'll just have to see how we go. But made it to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm absolutely thrilled about that. I mean, I'm still a bit shocked that I reached 1,000, but here I am. So yeah, this has been History of Football, and I'll catch us all later in the next video. All right, thanks for joining the live stream. All right, catch us all later. Tatty bye for now.